Hello and welcome back. I'm Otis Landerholm and I'm the founding attorney here at Landerholm Immigration A.P.C. where we fight for your American dream. Today I want to talk about divorce. We've had a couple of situations, where clients call in and say, hey, their immigration case has taken a long time, their relationship isn't working out, they want a divorce. How is that going to affect their case? All right? Let me tell you. Sometimes it doesn't affect their case and it's fine. Sometimes it drastically affects their case and a divorce would actually screw them over, all right? And so it's an important question. It's an important thing to know about, all right? Basically, there are some cases where the immigration status of a person depends on their relationship, all right? If you got your green card or if you've applied for your green card through marriage, then your green card will depend on that marriage. If your green card is less than 2 years old, they issue what they call conditional permanent residence. And then if you're a conditional permanent resident, you have to file Form I-751 saying that you're either still married and you're filing jointly with your spouse or giving one of the exceptions for the marital requirement. That's kind of the classic marriage-based case. You might think, of course, a divorce would affect a marriage-based case, but what about other processes? What if you're what if your spouse won a U visa? All right. What if your spouse won some other immigration benefit that had nothing to do with a marriage-based case, but your spouse won, say, a U visa, or really any visa for that matter, and you were a derivative on your spouse's visa application, all right, as the non-principal, as the derivative spouse of a visa. Well, in that case, if you get divorced, then there went your immigration status, all right? Your visa was 100% dependent on that relationship, all right? And if you want to now go and apply for adjustment of status, for example, based on that visa, then they're going to say you're not even eligible anymore. All right, because of that divorce. How about asylum? All right, say you're in an asylum application and say your spouse is in the asylum application because you file and you put your spouse as a derivative on the application. Now, if you get divorced, that spouse is inside of an asylum application, and if the asylum application gets referred to the court or if you withdraw the application for that person, it's possible that immigration could say, hey, that person is now going to be NTA'd, and that person could be sent to immigration court proceedings, all right? Because that's the risk that comes with an asylum case, all right? It comes with other cases also. And so, often, a divorce proceeding can put the immigration status of one of the spouses, one of the immigrant spouses, put their status in jeopardy, put their status at risk, all right? And so you'll want them to talk to an immigration lawyer. The other thing that's important to know is that, if you and your spouse both have one immigration lawyer, and if you're breaking up, you might want to get a different immigration lawyer who will defend you and your rights and your case and give you an independent assessment about what your options are, because sometimes, not always, but sometimes there can be options that, to put it kind of simply, might go against the interests of your other spouse, all right? U visas, VAWA, things like that, all right? So I just wanted to put that out there. Bottom line is, if you're an immigrant and if you're going through divorce, I'm really sorry about that. My parents got divorced in 2012, fairly recently actually. I was already grown up and already had my law firm and already had kids and all that stuff when that happened. But it affected me, and it was sad, right? And I think divorce is a sad situation. There's no way around that, right? But I want you to protect yourself, and I want you to know what you need to know, because if you're going through a divorce, it will have consequences. Divorce is a legal process. There are family attorneys in California and everywhere that understand how divorce affects their property. But many family attorneys have no clue of how it affects your immigration case. And if you're an immigrant going through any immigration process, please consult with an immigration attorney who knows what they're doing before filing divorce, all right? Because I want you to know what the risks are, what the challenges are, what your rights are, things like that, and what we could strategize to maximize your chances of being able to stay in the United States even through the divorce, all right? So thank you very much for watching this. I'm Otis Landerholm. I'm the founding attorney here at Landerholm Immigration A.P.C., where we fight for your American dream. If you're going through this process, please contact our office. I'd love to give you a consultation. I'd love to learn about your case and see what we can do to help you. All right? Thanks for watching.